What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back again with another reaction video. Today's video, country. Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, and a new artist to the channel, Demun Jones. I hope I pronounced the homie name right. If not, my apologies. I like to preface this by every song that I'm reacting to is 100% new. Growing up in urban environments, you're real boxed off of what you expose yourself to and the type of content that you're around. So I'm hoping that I can step into a different genre and also share some of my knowledge and wisdom from my environment, and we can link the two sides of the world to see as humans, we have a lot more in common than we would ever think. If this is the first time tuning into the channel, if you could hit the like button for me. You know, I say I'm trying to get 1 million subscribers, but if we can get 100 million subscribers and start 100 million thought-provoking conversations, imagine what we could do in the world, and we may be able to, change the climate and see that that you should love thy neighbor instead of hate thy neighbor. So if you like what you hear, please share the message far and wide.
Deep beneath fallen leaves, the old tin roofs and the dead swamp trees, sound of red bones, rattling chains, rebel flags by the dozen doing a truck bed dance. That firewater dripping in a couple glass jugs, double barrel shotgun full of them slugs. Got scars on our knuckles, come get you some. There ain't no mistaking where we all come from. We from the country, the hollows and hills. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. It's the country where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one lane road in the country. Oh, 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 in the country. Yeah! Hillbilly deluxe, stick chicks with big butts. Came up box 250 with the grown out nuts. Gun racks, big guns, roughnecks, sunburned. Make a city boy say, Bubba, we don't want none. Damn right you don't want it, cause we come by the pack. Square body Chevys and some white boys with some tanks. I got a pistol like the one from Dirty Harry, you know. No permit, but I still pack it everywhere that I go. So watch me stomp in the dust and square dance on the game. Jam out the Chattahoochee while I sip on my drink. So here's my fucking middle finger, you can give it the fame. Hollywood ain't for me, if you know what I'm saying. We from the country.
Yo, hey, this slap. My grandpa used to watch Dukes of Hazzard. It reminds me of that. Like I said, man, country people are no different than city people. This is no different than me sitting out with my homies. We at the basketball court chilling, shooting jumpers, all that. And we're just humans. We like to. And first off, let me talk about Upchurch. Hey, bro can spit. Next level talent. I've interacted with him a couple times. I'm looking forward to doing a live stream with him. But he's extremely talented, and I hope his career takes off tremendously. Next level talent. But back to the track. The beat is dope, the flow is dope, and like I say, from my perspective, you wouldn't know things like this exist. You know, a lot of people hate mainstream rap, and what I understand is mainstream rappers, ignorance, the definition of ignorance is lack of knowledge. So when you come from an environment where you don't have good schools around you, and all you are is some type of talented and a big label executive sees your music on a SoundCloud or a YouTube and throws millions of dollars at you, the last thing that you're trying to do is get enlightened like I am. So I have a understanding for that side, because I don't think the masses of them want to be as ignorant as they are. They just don't have the freedom to look around and view things as individuals in the country do. And I can say that because myself, I went on this rabbit hole as an individual. I don't have 5 friends that would listen to this type of music or even want to understand the other side of life because they're so small-minded, consciously or unconsciously.
If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. In the country where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one lane road in the country. Oh, 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 in the country.
Oh yeah! Bunch of redneck, rough face, hard looking ass. Came from the wrong side of the motherfucking tracks. That's no lie, Bubba, that's a way of life. Round here, got a problem that we fucking scrap. Hillbillies on the front porch bumping our shit. Old cars in the front yard needing to be.
I wish we did that where I grew up. It ain't no fighting. It's. I actually have a friend. He's a rapper. His goes by the name of Marley Young. We graduated high school together, so I was a freshman. He was a senior. But in his most recent song he just dropped, he said, "I'm too old to fight. I just grabbed the gun and started shooting." And I was a shock when I heard that lyric. Cause it's like, bro, do you not see our environment? Y'all run around screaming Black Lives Matter and saying that someone is oppressing us, but in our rap lyrics, we're telling young kids not to fight, to shoot. Meanwhile, a song made by some country artists talking about the country speaks on fist fighting, not taking another man's life over a disagreement. So when you look at the content that's put out by the individuals, you see why the outcomes are different. And that's what I'm trying to enlighten my people on is thoughts are things. Everything you say, every thought you have, it's a radio frequency, and we're magnets. And the more you attract to that negativity, the more negativity comes in your life. So stop talking about guns and just start talking about just finding out what the disagreement is. Maybe it's not big a deal. We maybe don't even need to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Fix old dog chained to a big tree in the back. Talk shit if you want, he was trained to attack. I was raised the same way by my grandfather around the way. Taught me how to use a gun, aim, bang, bang. Got that barrel smoking, leave you up and you just hoping you don't die. Don't approach him, you'll be choking from the smoke and bullets fly. But I'd rather be calm like the leaves in the fall. Watch them change colors on the front porch with my dog. Listen up real close, I'ma say this one time. Country ain't just a state, it's my state of mind.
We from the country, the hollows and hills. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. In the country, where we all down the road. Don't start no shit.
And I agree with that when they say, country is a state of mind, because no matter how far I go in life, I'm still the same hood baby. I can't disconnect from the things I was raised around, from the environment, the places. I'm always going to have some type of attachment to 27th Street, no matter how far I go. And I think, once again, that's the unique part about us, is that as we grow, and as we navigate through life, we can share our experiences from our environments with people. I don't know. I'm proud to say I grew up in a homeless shelter because that's my experience. I'm proud to say that I grew up without lights, gas, and water in my home because that's my experience. You know what I'm saying? Versus their experiences growing up in the country. So I'm sure we have some stories that'll like, wow, that's dope. And then we'll have some stories that are very, very similar. And once again, I say, man, that's the dopest part about the internet, is it's able for us human beings to connect. Man, I be talking to people from Germany and Canada and Australia and all that. And I'm once again sitting in Kansas City, Missouri. We're just people. We're just trying to figure out how this thing called life's work. And the more we can connect with each other and see that we're like-minded, the better outcome we'll have.
On my one-lane road in the country. Oh, in the country. It's any rednecks in the house. They don't really want it, man. It must be a joke. We getting jiggy in the boonies. You can tell from the smoke, lighting the flame to this whole goddamn thing. Just crank it up louder. You can see what I'm saying and keep an open mind. We got a class to teach. It ain't no Panama City, but more bikinis than the beach. Enough hillbillies to invade a whole city. MSNBC said 12 million at least. And that's twice as many boots stomping straight on that ass. And that's twice as many trigger fingers ready to blast. I got my work clothes on, campfire cologne. We rolling deep off in this bitch, Calhoun Church. We from the country, the hollows and hills. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. In the country, where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one-lane road in the country. Oh, in the country.
I dig that. And like I said, man, we're going to come up with a country city collab just because the mainstream media, I didn't even know music like this existed at all. 2 months ago, I didn't know who a lot of these artists were. And that's why I say, if I didn't know that, imagine how many of these mainstream artists, they don't even realize they puppets. They don't even realize there's a genre bigger than what they're doing. Because for the first 25 years of my life, I didn't know that. Even when I was a kid and I was getting on the internet for the first time, I'm going on World Star Hip Hop. I'm going on Hot New Hip Hop. I'm going on XXL Magazine. There's nothing even remotely in my area that's asking me to branch out and learn about different sides of life. And I don't know what it's like in the country, but I would imagine since hip hop is so mainstream and it's so everywhere that it still infiltrates your community regardless if you want to hear it or not. But I also think that's a play of the media, is to show the most negative, dysfunctional parts of culture, so you judge or make opinions on that, because we're all human. So we're all going to create some type of opinion or have some type of bias about the unknown. That's natural. We all have fight or flight within us. So what I'm looking to do, and I was thinking, man, I can't think of nobody since Martin Luther King that was willing to unite people, like who was willing to go to the projects, but willing to go to the country, willing to go to the suburbs, willing to sit at business executive meetings, but willing to go talk to the homies in prison. Like, I'm universal. There's not a human I can't sit down and talk to, because I understand people. I'm human, man. When I say I understand, drug addicts, I understand serial killers, I understand people who commit suicide, I understand people who walk on their family. I understand, man, life is not the easiest walk in the park. I just have been blessed by God to be strong enough to keep moving. So I'm down to sit down and talk with anybody and say, hey, man, it gets better. And we're humans. And with faith in God, whatever God that is, it's possible. Faith, consistency, and hard work, and anything is possible in life. Anything. Fire track, like I said, man, me and Upchurch, we gonna collab on something. I don't know what. You might see me featured in a music video or something. But we gonna collab, man. Another fire track. Shout out to the subs. I'm gonna have to check out the other two artists. I did a couple Adam Calhoun reaction videos. The Demun Jones. Like I said, I don't want to butcher the homie name. I haven't checked him out too much. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to dig into his catalog as well. Until next time, spread love, spread positive vibes. Always remember, there's no faith needed around you when there is unlimited faith within you. Be the change that you wish to see in the world, and the more you shine your light, you unconsciously motivate somebody to step out on faith and shine theirs as well. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and until next time.